Hello everyone and welcome to this blue flame energy reading. I have made two videos prior to this video, and if you have not watched those two videos yet, part 1 and part 2, I highly recommend that you do that before you watch this video, because those videos were about the first greetings, the first initiation with the blue flame energy. And also I made a small introduction of why I'm doing these videos. So I highly recommend that you watch them before you move on with this one. As always, I'm continuing to make these blue flame energy readings as messages from the blue flame. And to me, the blue flame is an energy coming from Arcturus, but it can be different for all of us. So these messages are for those of you who resonate with paranormal activity, and that could be UFOs or orbs or just experiencing something that you cannot explain in a conventional way, something that you know that is out of this world, that is in other dimensions, coming from other worlds, where you perhaps also feel differently. You feel that you might have changed in some area after experiencing this. It's like you've come to know a deeper part of yourself. So however that resonates with you, and also for those of you who just somehow interconnect with the color blue, and that can be in many different ways as well. So I know that you know that if you resonate with this, then you also know that this is also for you. So I'm bringing up these messages whenever I feel that I am in connection with the blue flame, and I know to look for some different specific signals that are confirmation that yes, I can go ahead, there is another message coming through. And whenever I feel that, I share it here with you on YouTube. So take some deep breaths, sit straight up so that the energy can move freely through us, and put your feet solidly on the ground so that we are reminded throughout this reading that we are cosmic creatures, but that we have a physical lifetime here on Earth. Okay, so let's tune into the blue flame energy. Okay, so let's dive into the cards and see what the blue flame energy has for us. And I have put a link down below to the two first videos, part 1 and part 2, that I've made. So let's see what's coming up for us. What is the message for us here on Earth? What energies are trying to connect with us through the blue flame energy? And whomever or whatever you feel that you're coming into contact with, that you feel is of a loving character, you definitely go with that. Okay, we have one card coming up here. The first card is saying water your garden. It's talking about nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. So this is telling me that what we're going through right now could be very physically exhausting, mentally exhausting, or emotionally exhausting. That we really need to tend to, especially drink enough water, mineralized water if you can, as pure as it is possible for you. and also to do some kind of meditation. Maybe just sit and relax listening to some music with bird song or the sound of water, whatever makes you feel relaxed. Okay. And we have some other cards coming out also. And these 3 cards came out together, so let's read them one by one here. Yes, because right now we are going through a portal. Doors are opening for us. We are here to decide. There are also rewards coming in, and this is like a wild card. Okay, so doors are opening for us now, and as we have free will, we are being invited, of course, to use that. Do we want to proceed? We really need to make sure that we are tender to ourselves, towards ourselves, that we really do the best we can for our bodies. I feel very much that this is about, physicality here. Make sure you eat well, and eating enough wet vegetables, everything that is coming from the earth, but also a lot of water-like nourishment, a water-like nutrition, okay? So really keep your eye on that, because when we are taking this blue flame energy in, we are in contact with the plasma in our body, and also that we are taking energy in through our aura field that is of a electromagnetic character, okay? That is where we start to pick up signals from cosmos, and also where we send out signals to cosmos, okay? So as pure bodies as possible, because there is something coming in for us. And as we can see right now on the world stage, the energy are playing out in all kind of directions right now, okay? We see all sorts of energies. That means that something is calling for us, where we need to decide what kind of energy we want to go with. And so the next card coming out here is this card, We the Hathors. Deep love, mother's milk, birth as a portal. Yes, so something new is coming in here. And I feel also that this is talking about the aura field of the earth as well, okay? We are the children. We are the children of Mother Earth, and this Hathor is of a very motherly nature, okay? There is something coming in for us now that is making us feel reborn, that we are just so loved. And of course here there could be a direct reference to our mother lineage through our DNAs, and also to past lives where we could have been mothers. We could have been mothers. Here it is a reference to ancient Egypt. However that resonates with you, but this is going deep. Deep emotions are coming up here. And let's have a look at the last card. Yes, Star Family. You are part of a team of souls, so call in support. So we need now to be more in alignment with our star families, okay? As I was talking about before, this is extraterrestrial energies, okay? This is about tuning into what is not of this earth, okay? To communicate with that. And we are opening up now to move through a new portal of very deep love. I also felt before this reading that love and joy seem to play a significant role right now in our energies, okay? So really focus on that in your personal lives as well. Take in all of this deep love that is coming in right now, because it's like there is something new being born within us, some kind of new DNA waking up, remembrance to old ancient times, old knowledge and wisdom. And it is through that kind of deep love, really feeling that we are calling in support. So feeling love and sending that out through our electromagnetic field, that is what assures us connection with our star families. It is built on nothing but love. So let's pull some extra cards to see how this connection will feel for us, what kind of information is coming in for us, and what kind of state of being it will put us in. Because, and that is why we need to be so focused on our physical bodies, because we are physical bodies here on Earth. And that is what our human body is, the avatar in which our soul is traveling. So if we are not doing the best to keep our bodies pure, the electromagnetic field around us will not be pure either. So the first card that is coming out is this card, Psychic Touch. Psychic Touch. So there might be something about jewelry here, or if we have something that we feel is bringing us in very deep contact with something outside of ourselves that make us feel deeply loved, really connect to that. So this card is talking about that energy is everywhere, that we radiate energy, and that we are leaving traces of that everywhere. Okay, so this is also about psychometry, where we can, sit in a chair or hold some specific jewelry, where we can read the energy of that thing, where it has a story to tell. So we are definitely stepping into psychometry. So maybe you want to practice that as well, to hold a tree, to sit in a certain chair that one of your passed on loved ones enjoyed sitting in, or it can be jewelry that you have inherited from someone. Really try to connect with that kind of energy, because I feel that this star family, it's very physical actually. They can show up for us. We can see them as clearly as we can see the towels we use in our bathroom, the plate that is on our dinner table, and I'm sure for many of you who've had paranormal encounters, you know what I'm talking about. It feels real because it is real, and it's just reaching you on such a deep level that even though you cannot explain it in a conventional way, you most certainly could feel it and explain that was just as real as you have emotions for someone who is present and living in this 3D life right now. So we need to come into some psychic state of being here, using our third eye, using all our senses actually, both our clairvoyance, our clairsentience, all of it, clear hearing, listening to what is coming in. So this could be stuff that is showing up in your life when you are beginning to call in support. Really notice what is showing up of a more, you could call it materialistic nature, and really go into dialogue with that thing, because it is as if our star family is saying, we are very real. We come in and we put things at your doorstep to bring you in for more information. And it's just like reading a book, they're saying. It's very easy actually. We have access to so much information right now that is even very hard for ourselves to really comprehend how important it is right now. to tune into this energy. Okay, let's see if we can have an extra card. If there's some extra messages coming in here. Okay. Let's pull a couple of cards here. Yes, finding the stillness. Exactly. Maybe you want to go to the ocean. Maybe you live nearby a lake. Again, a reference to the water like we had it over here. Water your garden. Okay, a reference to that. So find the stillness within through our third eye. Again, I feel there's a reference to that. See how the eyes are closed on these two persons. It's really to go within, to communicate throughout our electromagnetic field, our aura field. And that takes a lot of concentration sometimes, because we live in a world where there's a lot of noise around us, and there are so many things that we just have to do to make a living. But if you could step out of that, really step out of that as often as possible. Of course you need to make dinner to your family and you have to go to work and all of that, but every time you feel the presence of this blue energy, they're saying you will never have any doubt that it's them calling for you, that it's your star family. And then you'll find that things around you fall into place miraculously, that you will have the time, even though you were a lot, you're under pressure and no, I don't have the time to tune into this today. But when it's coming in, it's so strong that you will not have any doubt that you will have time for it, because watch the circumstances around you. They're saying, watch the circumstances. We will bring in the right time. We will make sure that the circumstances are right for you, so that you won't find this disturbing at all. You will feel that it's enriching your life. The next card coming out is talking about clairvoyance. Yes, so even though I mentioned over here that there's a focus on both clairsentience, clairvoyance, and clear hearing, there is definitely an underlining of our clairvoyant abilities here. Okay, we really need to open up from our third eye to the crown chakra. Really start to pay attention to what kind of ideas coming in, what kind of words are coming in. Maybe also you're seeing symbols with your inner eye. So really pay attention to that as well. Communication of any kind. And also that you begin to see pictures, see colors. Maybe you feel sometimes that you are being called back in time to a past life experience, or definitely being called into your cosmic life. You start to remember where you come from in cosmos. So really pay attention to colors and all of that, words coming in, anything where you find it that it's a bit odd. Okay? Okay, so let's see what the astrology has to say to us. If there is something here where the blue flame energy is in particular trying to connect with us. The first card that is coming out is the 8th house. Sorry about the noise in the background if you can hear anything. The 8th house, and this is talking about how we share our resources and most intense emotions. So this is really about how we share with the most important people in our lives. Okay, again, with the rings here, we are reminded that we are connected, that we are living in circle of lives, in lifetimes, even cosmic lifetimes, that is changing now. We also see how there's a rainbow here in the in this part of the picture. That is connecting the yin and yang energies, connecting to worlds, 2 dimensions, where things are transforming right now. So they're really trying to come in to share with us right now through very deep emotions, and also that things are transforming now. So the energies are becoming more intense in how we are getting contacted, and also how how deeply we feel connected now, that the level of that is also being intensified. So we're definitely having a lot of love coming in. And they want our attention on how we are also sharing our resources with other people here, just as they are sharing their resources with us. They would also like to remind us that we are also sharing resources with them and with the human beings around us here on Earth. So we have a planet card coming out, and this is how we are showing up right now. We have the moon, your unconscious, sensitive inner emotions and responses. Yes. And this is also telling me that since we have the last full moon, you might have felt that the energies are coming in much stronger right now. The moon is a reference to our soul, our emotions, past lives, past in general, our divine feminine energies, our inner wild nature. It's talking about our roots and childhood, shadow sides, and also habits. So they're also inviting you in now to see everything of your soul. Every single side of your soul will show itself right now. We are much loved. We are going to have a look back in our roots, and that is where we are sharing from. We're sharing from a deep level of our soul, our emotions. We're sharing from past life experiences and unconscious levels within us, where we are now starting to respond from our souls. Okay, so we're really moving on the inside here, really closing our eyes to concentrate on moving this connection forward from within. Okay, it's our inner strength, our inner emotions, our inner responses. And this is also a reference to water. Of course, the moon is ruling the 4th house of the zodiac, where we have Cancer energies. So this is also a protective energy and very sensitive, that we start to, yes, feeling more sensitive through our aura field, almost being electrified, you know, that we feel it so clearly, maybe a little, you know, a kind of a tingling sense on your skin, perhaps, when they're coming in. That's how they're sharing their information with us, and it is very intense. Okay, you will not have any doubts when you are being contacted, okay, because it's going to be on such a deep level. This is also, of course, pointing to our dreams, and that they're helping us forward, reaching our dreams in life, but also to the dreams we have during nighttime. So maybe you want to keep a journal of your dreams, perhaps, moving forward from here, because there could be some quite important information coming in. Just last night I had a dream, after having pulled some cards for myself to see where am I at, and I pulled a card from this deck, and it was showing me that a new earth is arising, that it's happening, it's going on, just keep holding the vision, the card said. So last night I was dreaming about seeing a lot of planets coming closer to the earth, and I was just walking in my garden of my childhood home where I grew up. And so again, a reference back to our roots, but that many planets came in many different colors. So really pay attention to your dreams also. They could hold very important information about how you are capable right now of moving this energy forward on Earth. And let's pull some personal cards, and they're just jumping out of the deck. Okay. Yeah. So let's have a look. Okay, with the first card coming out. Card number 23, Courthouse. Yes, things are being set straight out from the higher hierarchies of the universe, okay? Reaching our realm through perhaps things going to trial, or that we see that some of us are going through divorces perhaps, or family conflicts, or friends conflicts, or maybe it's a job contract but something in our personal lives are coming into place right now, okay? And just know that it's coming from the higher realms. That so however it may fall out, just know that it is divinely, it's got to do with divine timing, okay? And the next card is coming out, card number 25, High Honor. This is talking about that we are really now coming into more recognition, both of ourselves, but also for the work that we are doing right here. They are honoring the work that we're doing, and they will send in signs that will make life feel easier for us now, moving this energy forward on earth. They see all the hard work that we have done, okay, and we will come into justice on that, okay? So however this is falling out in our lives, whatever it is, for whatever the trial we feel that we're going through, whether it is playing out in a courthouse or not, we are being high honored for all the hard work that we've been doing. We have really tried to put things straight here on earth, try to keep balance. The next card that is coming out is this one, main male, card number 1. So this is talking about that we are becoming the boss of our own lives right now, that we are stepping in with more authority. This could also be a reference to the astrology house number 1, where we find the energies of Aries and the ruling planet Mars, where it's of this physical drive that right now we are taking leadership, we are reacting on our instincts, we know exactly what direction to move into, and just becoming our own boss of our own lives, okay? No one is trying to we're not playing other people's games right now. We're coming in as being number 1 in our own lives, okay? Next card coming out is card number 17, talking about a gift. I forgot to say that if these numbers resonate with something in particular with your life, please go with that, because that would be a personal specific message just for you, okay? But this is talking about that there's a gift coming in now, because we are stepping up with our leadership here, coming into high honor, being leaders now. And they're saying that that will bring gifts into our lives. So perhaps something that you have wished for a long time, you will definitely get that, because it will help you move forward this energy. Again, we are coming into star family alignment, and family is important. So however that may resonate for you, but definitely look to that star family energy coming in, where you feel so loved deeply within your heart, no matter what is going on with your Earth family, okay? But you are being helped here through receiving gifts. And the last card coming out here is card number 37, talking about poverty. Yes. So this gift will bring us out of whatever poverty we may have felt that we've been in. Back to this trial card over here. Has it been mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, whatever it is, we are coming out of that. 3 plus 7 is also 10. 10 is talking about endings and new beginnings, okay? So let's have a Destiny's card to see in which direction this is leading us into right now. What is it leading us into right now? But we are coming to see more interaction with our star families, wherever we may come from. It's different for all of us, okay? So when we call upon them, they will show up, and it will show up through things being lit at your doorstep. Very tangible, I feel. 2 worlds becoming one, and we start to understand that we are never separated. There is only unity. So this card is coming out. Simplicity, yes. So whenever you see a feather on your way, know that that is an answer from your star family, that we are here. We are here. We are present in this feather. Maybe pick it up. Use that psychometry ability of yours to come into that, okay? So, and the other card that is coming out is talking about relaxation. Yes, so it's really also important that when we get into contact with our star families and we're using our aura field so much that we also take time to relax. And again, the moon, a reference back to water. Maybe drink some tea, take baths a little bit more often if you can, maybe in cold water, not too hot. If you cannot take a cold bath, then definitely don't take a very hot one, okay? As cool as you can keep it, because that is also making your aura feel relaxed. And also different kind of teas. I have had great success in using lavender. So whatever can make you feel relaxed. And also I feel that there's a reference here to our physical body. Okay, take some time out to relax as much as you can and make this a priority. I know that we have our jobs to look to and all our daily chores, but really, if you really want this, if you know that you're interacting with this energy and you know what kind of paranormal activity you have witnessed, please do this. Okay, this is calling for you. And then you also need to make it a priority. And that perhaps is also a reference back to the moon card down here from the astrology deck, to maybe change your habits a little bit so that you can bring more sensitivity into your everyday life. And so let's have a last card to see what message, final message there is for this blue flame energy. They're saying, we thank you all for being here. It's not easy at the moment, but keep up the good spirits. Okay, we have 2 cards coming out here. And again, go with the numbers on the cards, however it may resonate with you. This card is a beautiful card, card number 27, saying, stand up for what you know is right. We are supporting you. Okay, so keep going. Okay, keep up the good spirits. Look up through the trees and know that you're an old soul. You go deep with your roots. Back to the moon card. You are an old soul. You have been contacted by your star family because you are coming into remembrance of us. Okay, so just look up. We are always in the light, and the light is within you. We are always one. Card number 25, the other card coming out, saying changes can bring you new life and energy. We will hold your hand. Back to that beautiful Hathor card in the first deck. You know that there's a lot of motherhood coming in here, a lot of mother energy. You will feel it like you are being fed with your mother's milk once again. Even though we are adults now, we feel like we are this baby hand who needs to hold on. Again, back to the ring and the house number 8 down here. Scorpion energies, deep magic in life, deep emotions. Okay, Kundalini energy rising. We are being reborn again. We start to remember. So let your star family hold your hand. Call in now for backup and support from them, and they will hold your hand through whatever changes you may be going through, and that we all are going through right now. Because it is hard when we start to speak to the paranormal, right? Because many people think that, you're gone crazy or something, but we know it's real, okay? We know what we've seen. We know what we have experienced. We just want to move it forward. So call it in. It has shown up for you for a reason. Know that you are very, very much loved. And also, they're keeping an extra good eye on all of us right now. So really call in, support. They will help us come through these major life changes where we are really stepping out and following this blue flame energy to make things move forward here on Earth, in Earth's development, okay? So this was what I had for you in this blue flame energy. I hope you have been inspired. Go with what resonates and leave the rest behind. But know that when you've had paranormal encounters, you are definitely not seeing that for no reason. There is a reason for everything. Please dive into that and find new inspiration and information about how to move your life, your magical, adventurous life, they're saying, forward here on Earth. Thank you so much for watching. Take great care out there, and bye for now.